The first game of the day was the game of the week as the Wacko Quackers were at the Washburn Workhorses, both 1-0. And we'll start things out in the second, and the Quackers are down 2-0 before Swan takes a pitch deep to left center to take the early lead. And then Noth would continue struggling with the long ball as Schelt says, "Give me that," to make things 9-2 and end the inning. In the bottom half, Keenan lets up a long bomb, but it's foul. So he gets another chance, and, well, the same pitch and the same result. Except this time it's fair, and the Workhorses are still down 9-3. In the third, Darren would rope anchor like a cowboy for a double, and then it's Schelt saying, "Back!" as the Quackers are now up 13-3. But in the bottom half, we would find Keenan's Achilles heel, JT Williams. And as you can see here, we're going to start a JT home run tally. So there's number one, and just a few at-bats later, there goes number two. We'll get back to this later, but to the fourth, after we see Swan trying to perfect his strikeout swing, take a look in the background. We have this kid right here on a bike, and this is what happens when you try to watch wiffleball and ride a bike. Turns out he would be okay, and now with the bases loaded, we turn it over to Kevin Keenan to make the call. Pollard goes over the monster and into the trees as the Quackers take the lead 19-6. For the Workhorses, it's Anchor taking Keenan deep. And remember that home run count? Well, JT wasn't done as he puts out his third home run of the game. And to the fifth, it's Keenan versus JT. And JT's the winner as he lets go his fourth home run. And after Pollard had to pull the plug and let Schelt come in to close things out. Schelt, too, would struggle with 2 on and 2 out. Nick Noth gets a hold of one, making it 23-12. He would eventually end the inning, though, as he gets Rob Lisko to strike out. In the final inning, after letting up a single and a walk, it's Anchor driving home 2 to make it 23-15. And with that, Pollard would make the change at pitcher and went in to close things out. Batter was JT Williams looking for home run number 5, and Pollard gets him looking on the outside corner. And JT would get another chance later in the inning, but you can't hit a home run without swinging. So the count would end at 4 as the Quackers win a wild one by a final of 23-16. So then it's the Wonders at the Bombers, both 0-1, so somebody's got to come out a winner. And Kocher gets the start on Hill, finds his groove early as he gets Luis Recevio swinging, then Eddie looking for his first 2 strikeouts. Sickles would pitch for the Wonders and was having a tough time finding the zone. He would walk Sisson, then here he is walking Turby. Then Kocher gets an RBI here, and the Bombers would jump ahead 5-1 after 1. In the third, Lewis would get things going here, and they would get a little help from Turby. He would throw this one away, and then after a grounder, he can't find third as a runner would come around to score. Kocher then joins in the walk fest, missing against both the Whitesides. Then Sickles would make them pay with the bases loaded. You can kiss it goodbye. A grand slam to make it 10-8. Turby would then come in to relieve Kocher, and he comes and gets Sickles swinging in the next at-bat, and then Eddie takes another look for his second K of the game. In the bottom, Eddie replaces Sickles to pitch, and while Sisson gives him a nice warm welcome as he blasts one to the road for a home run. Then Eddie would get some payback as he gets Sisson down on strikes later in the inning. So going to the fourth, the Wonders down 12-10, and with the bases loaded again, it's Sickles. See ya! As he ropes the ball around the foul pole and gives the Wonders the 14-12 lead. Turby would then settle down, getting Lewis to look again for his third strikeout of the day. Bombers down 2 going in the bottom half, and for Pete's sake, Chris Peterson sending out the ball to tie the game with a 2-run shot. Next up is Hines, and he too lets it fly as the Bombers are in control 15-14. And Whiteside struggling with the bases loaded. Kocher helps him out by unloading them as he hits a grand slam. To the fifth, it's the Bombers with the lead. 24-14. In the top, Turby loses all control as Whiteside has no respect here and gets another walk. Then Lewis puts one off the fencing for a 2-run double. It is then Whiteside again looking for his 7th walk of the contest. Turby helps himself here as he able to field it cleanly and then peg out Eddie for an out. And then Whiteside, still looking for yet another walk, finally looks one too many times as Kocher sits him down. Then it's the Bombers adding a little insurance to their plan as Hines goes deep for his second on the day. And with a 27-18 lead going into the 6th, Lewis says, "Check please," as he goes down on strikes. Then with 2 on and 2 out, trying to rally, it's Sickles, and he pops one up to end the game. So the Bombers are able to take home the win 27-18 after poor pitching performances by both teams.